Look how close. Oh, yeah. I helped the driver. It's nice. See how close? Oh my god. We have hard time, but he made it. Nice. He picked up 3 pallets. It was like 1 week in our warehouse. It's good. Finally they left, and we have a free space. I just want to show you again, how I like in the United States that snow cleaning culture. We had like yesterday 24 hours, non-stopping snow, a little bit cold snowstorm, and today it's finished like 6, maybe earlier, maybe 4 a.m. it finished, but it was like some, at least some flakes falling until 6 a.m. Now it's like 2 p.m. after and look at that, like I came to work and look how clean is it. Like, guys did a great job. Look like no snow. Whereas somewhere where cars were standing, they clean around. They even forgot the shovels. They were rushing probably. But look how nice. Look, here it's like nothing. Like if I need to use a forklift, I can use it because it's so clean. And look at that, the pile of snow. It's really great job. Those guys have doing a great job. You're coming to work and it's, you see, like it's not like nothing, like no storm at all. FedEx freight just came, delivered the pallet. You see the pallet, and honestly, I cannot recognize shipbox. Oh, it's for me. It's oh my god, I so happy. I received the envelopes, and I was out of envelopes for not out. I had like 20 envelopes left. I have like one box. It's 100 pounds. It's gonna be hard. £100 box. It's not easy. And now I have to go and pick. I'm out of some product. I'm shipping directly to the customers, but UPS soon gonna come, and I probably put all the, yeah, UPS gonna pick up that pallet, and I need some products from other warehouse because I'm out of stock. I have to restock some beauty collagens. Oh, okay, I'm super tired. It's snowing a little bit outside, but it's almost 8 p.m. It's late. I had to stay late because I have had some extra orders. They've been, they've been like importing from a customer's account, and customer asked, "Can you ship it today?" And I stayed until like 8 o'clock at night just to fulfill the orders, just to make tracking numbers available. Yes, we're gonna ship the products tomorrow morning because now everybody closed, and I'm leaving 8 o'clock, and I'm like, I really tired, like my legs hurting, and outside a little bit snowing, it's slippery. We'll see how I get home, but I hope no traffic. It's gonna be like much easier to get home. And it's how you look after working. When I came like 8 o'clock, 12 hours, plus I have to work, when I come back home. Short rest, and then I have to work on computer, send some bills. It's a business reality, but it still makes me happy, no matter what. No matter how tired I am, I'm happy because it's interesting. It's really interesting, I'm doing orders, but I'm always, oh, can I add the barcode in this location because it saves me a few seconds doing the order, and when I make the perfect system, when our business, skyrockets, it's everything ready, everything is perfect, because I tested me, I'm a guinea piggy. I'm testing everything on myself, and it's good, it's a very creative job. Even if I'm doing physical, it's like exercise, but the brain's working too, it's non-stop, and it's good. I'm working and I see that, oh, some old customer always, adding orders. I see, oh, he added orders. I'm already in my head, planning. Okay, I know, I see, I check the shrink film, how much I have a shrink film, it's everything in the head, just calculating expenses. And now I go home, and I'll see you soon. Maybe unload here. Load. Yeah, I'll be here. Let's put somewhere here. I'll put it. I just gotta scan it.
Later on,
Okay.
maybe around 3:30.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Mailman just came, delivered the packages from Australia. I found one box, rip it apart. Have to fix it, have to report to the customer, I have to send the pictures. See, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4 pallets, and I have to finish in a few hours. Not in a few hours, in the rest of the day I have to finish. It's like 400 units, but it's heavy product, it's a liquid, and we'll see how it happens. It's always good to plan and take off some of your equipment, like a pallet jack. Never leave and never block a pallet jack, I learned it, and I am out of focus. And always good to have a pallet jack available, because usually when it's stuck somewhere in warehouse you need it, and then you cannot maneuver. Pallets are inside. If you see it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have to go print labels. I will show you now what kind of labels we are printing, because it's like I said, it's FNSQ, FBA, and then a pallet label and bill of lading. 3 pieces, and I need like 400 FNSQ labels. I need like maybe 200 FBA labels. I know it sounds like some codes, but let's say FBA. FBA, it's fulfilled by Amazon. That means we're shipping from our warehouse. We prepping, labeling product in our warehouse, and we shipping like Amazon picks and ships to own warehouse, where they where they're gonna distribute for like when Amazon sells a product, they ship directly from Amazon's warehouse because it's a faster. It's already in the system, and FBA labels goes on a box, and yeah. Now let's start. Let's the fun begin. Let's go print the labels. This is a pallet label. I have a pallet labels. This is 120. It does not scan. I need to check something. Like sometimes customers sends me label like this, and it's supposed to be like this. See, it has to be like this. I don't know if you see it, but it sends me like this, and I don't know exactly which like exact product. I don't know. Now I have to track which label is which, because I don't have like clear information, and he probably didn't do even. If you see like jars like this, there is no codes, and crystal clear art and crafts epoxy hardener, and I don't know which is which. I'm just like 10% guessing, and it's no good when I'm guessing. And most important, all the products are mixed in a pallet, and I have to sort it first. I'm trying to separate the products, make sure which is which. Oh, some products on the bottom. It's like I have a product like this. It's right here on the bottom. If you see, it's right here. I have to remove all the pallet first. I have to do other products. It's okay. Customer gonna complain, why is so much, I have to pay for your service. But it's so heavy, now he's like, and those heavy. Oh, it's so heavy. Those corners, those pieces, makes my work double, because it's see, they have corners, and I cannot open. It's holding. I have to cut, even more, and it's hard. We done labeling. Now I just quickly wrap it around my. There is a machine, which can do the same work, but it's bulky. We don't do, like we're not like manufacturing. We're hundreds of pallets every day. Whatever pallets we have, 2, 3, 5, I can do it manually and save money and space, because everything, all equipment, for the warehousing is very expensive. Burning calories, very good. And if you know what we've been packing. This is Neox, if I pronounce right. you can find on Amazon in a week or two. And I don't want to leave the wrapping stuff until tomorrow, because it's I saw that it's Amazon freight. For the last couple times they came like 7 o'clock in the morning, and probably they're gonna come earlier, and I don't want to like leave it for tomorrow, because 100% if I leave it for tomorrow, Amazon truck gonna be waiting for me when I arrive at work. We did a lot. Good, my wife came to help me, because if otherwise, when you're working alone, it's, I don't know, feels like 3 times longer than when you're working, with somebody in a team. And she helped me a lot, and we did like 300 units, like in a shorter time. But it's still getting late. I'm gonna go home now. Getting cold. And it's how my Sunday works. Yeah, when you have a business, it's like this, like if you like lots of younger generation thinking that, oh, you have a business and you just yeah, maybe you're lucky, some sit in the office, do nothing, but at the end it gets boring. But if you want to see reality, how business works, especially here in the United States, small business, when you want to grow, when you want to be bigger, you have to work like this. You have to no matter what, if you need, you have to sacrifice your weekend, come and do some orders, because it's it's you are responsible for your business, and you have to make your customers happy. Of course, you cannot allow customers to step over you and tell you what to do all the time, because they're gonna push you to work 24 hours for less money probably. But in here whatever, because I know that customer order it like a pickup tomorrow morning. You will see when I come to work, I guarantee truck gonna be waiting outside to pick up 4 pallets from us. And now I have to go home. I have to send the invoice for the customer. I told you I need to collect money now, because it's a last product. The customer ships once in a while, and honestly I don't want to wait months and months until I get paid. Before I told the customer it's gonna be ready for Monday morning, but when I send the invoice on Sunday, you have to pay it immediately, because otherwise I cannot release the shipment, because then I have to wait until I get paid, and I need money badly. It's not like I'm sitting on a suitcase full of money. Every dollar comes, and it leaves the warehouse quicker than it I can imagine. But I'm still keep fighting. It's a new day, and now I have I asked, I had an agreement with customer. I said, you want to do I do a quick job, but you have to pay, immediately after you receive the bill. And it's been, already like half a day. I'm sending emails to the text messages, even to the customer. He gets it, but he does not pay me the bill. And anytime Amazon truck gonna come for pickup, and I have no other option just to hold the shipment until customer pays, and then he has to reschedule Amazon pickup. It's getting extra step. When we had an agreement, I do the job quick, and even we worked on Sunday, which is much higher. I had to pay higher rates for the team to help me, and customer keeps quiet. It's like business reality. You think you're making $1 gazillion, but actually you have hard time getting your own money. You work hard. It's not like a huge amounts. It's not the millions, but it's we depend on those money because we work hard. Physically we work hard. You see on a video, it's not like I just sit do nothing and resold some digital code. No, I physically work hard, my team work hard, and we sacrifice weekend. Instead of staying with the families, we had to come to work and do hard labor. It's not like we did nothing. And customer keeps quiet, and then I hold the shipment. Then he's gonna be upset. He's gonna contact me. I'm gonna tell him that sorry, I was telling you please pay the bill. I need to ship your shipment, and he's quiet. What can you do? Now I'm gonna move the shipment to other warehouse because I have to bring some other customers' products and start working on some other customers' products. Stay tuned. It's gonna be tight. Very tight. Tight. I just want to demonstrate you how we deal with the packages when we receive a new package to our location. It's a new customer. I have a new customer. He sent a test shipment to our warehouse, and I already accepted the package, and I printed this package barcode. It gets tracking in our warehouse, and if you see I'm adding now, this box has internal tracking, and I can if I want I can move the box, let's say on our printer. Quick info. If I okay, see, I have information, I see the product, I have location, everything, and now I want to relocate. I have to relocate this. I'm gonna put on a shelf because it's gonna go fast, but I'm still have to put it on a shelf, on a rack, because if somebody else needs to find the package, they cannot find in this receiving area. They check, they see that it's packaged on a particular shelf, rack, how you call it, and we can easily pick. It's how it's supposed to be. I take this box, I put it right here. I probably have to validate. 1 second. I'm gonna validate. Done. I created a box ID. I attached to the box. I received the box. I put the box on a racks as you saw it, and now I have a location. It doesn't matter who and how our system works. Now customer gonna place a work order, or we call sales order, and he gonna add the product quantities, instructions, and when we receive this, we immediately know what kind of product to pick, and most important, we know where it's located. We go to that rack, to particular location, and we pick a product instead of wondering, oh, where is the box, where I cannot find it, losing time, because time is money. Now we go directly, we pick a box, and it's few seconds, zoom, and we done. We don't need to waste time. It's how supposed to your warehouse management system supposed to work. Customers and what we have a front end on our website where customers creates a purchase order, and they add the products we are receiving to our warehouse, and this step helps us to know what we're getting. Also, it saves our time. When we receive a package, we're supposed to just scan a product and check quantities, and it's already it's assigned to the customer. We just have to validate, receive it, validate it, and store it on a rack. and that's it. And then, you know, like again, customer logins to his account on our website. He or she, you know, like creates a sales order, adds a product, adds the quantities, instructions, labels, or if we have, you know, access to Amazon Central or Walmart, whatever, you know, like shopping platform is selling. We just go to location, pick the product, process it, ship it, send an invoice, and we're done. It's how we work. Stay tuned.
Över?
Ja.
Det känner jag ju bara.
Ja. Ja. Okay, what I'm doing now, I have to bring a pallet because Supplier again made a mistake and shipped wrong product for us, and the customer asked, you know, to, because it's a product split into 2 pallets. It's one right here. Oh, and it goes one right here, and another one like a last pallet in a row, you know, like right here. You see like that mess. Now I have to remove the pallets and bring to the front, and I have to palletize quickly. We'll see. But you can see it what I'm doing. See, the product I need is right here, and I'm gonna build one, two, three, like this pallet. Good. Oh, baby. I always feel like a spaceship. Always no space, you know. We'll try to squeeze, and I know we're gonna have some charge delivery for the labeling. I didn't show you the process. We have a labeling machine. I will show you on a video when a product is we're gonna record next week, because product coming tomorrow or after tomorrow, I believe, or on Monday, and we will process next week. I had to use, you know, extra pallet. Now I'm touching the product 2 times. I'm supposed to touch 1 time, you know, by the warehousing rules, but whew. Okay, now I'm gonna move. Oh, I need to cut the wrap. I don't know what's going on with suppliers, but they're making or China or local, you know, suppliers in US. They're making so many mistakes. Like we received 1 box of candy. It's supposed to be like 5 or 6 small boxes inside. Came totally different product. We try, you know, like to process the order. We can't find the product. When we started analyzing what's going on, we found that Supplier shipped wrong chocolates to our location. 5 boxes. You know, what's so complicated when, you know, it's not like we are, you know, tiny company, but we have like powerful warehouse management system. But those companies, you know, like it's $6 billion company, and they cannot ship. I just want to imagine how they're gonna ship, how they shipping. Where I saw that, you know, they shipping like truckloads of products to the different stores, and I just want to, you know, like see how many mistakes they get per truckload if they cannot ship 1 tiny box, you know, without the mistakes. It's unbelievable, you know. And then if you make a mistake, that means you have on your system it shows that you have the product, but on an actual location you don't have the product. And when picker goes pick the product, there is no product, or he picks again, makes a mistake, and let's say supplier, maybe you're ordering one stuff, you're receiving another one, maybe it's a big price difference, and you're losing money, or you have to ship it back. Can you realize if you're like 100, 200 miles from a supplier in Chicago, and you're somewhere in Indiana, Wisconsin, and you received like lots of wrong product, that means they have to send a truck. They have to, bring it back. It's then somebody has to process, put in a system, receiving it. It costs so much money, because every step you make, every second you spend, it's money, and you have to pay. Like me now, if I make or I'm not making money, it's my time. I can't. Probably I'm not gonna be paid this week because I didn't make enough money. But if you work 9 to 5, you need your check, because at the end of the week, you need to get paid, because you have bills and so much. Okay, enough. Now we need to rack it a little bit. I'm out of film. Have to buy tomorrow.